All right, I wanted to make this video for my YouTube anyway with my home renovation, but I'm going to do this for a master's class that I'm working on as well on teaching. So I'm going to teach how I super clean sliding windows, including the trick on how to clean out that track down there. So here's a before image. I put a bucket there so you can really see. It's kind of hard to see out there. Pretty dirty. First, what we need to do, unlock the window, open it up. Now on these sliding windows, if you open it up most of the way and lift and pull, this whole window comes out, and that makes it a lot easier to clean in between here, as well as all of these felt gaskets. So on the back side of here, there's all down in here is felt gasket stuff that helps keep dust and dirt and crap out. So we're gonna set that down to the side, and we'll take that to the sink or to the tub or outside, and we'll just clean that with normal window cleaner. Next, we gotta take the screen out. The screen is already clean. I already did that off camera. So we're gonna pull here and push out, and then pull it out this way, because you'll see there's little springs right there. That's how that goes in. And then pull this inside. Again, these I usually take to the shower or the bathtub, and I get them all wet. I kind of scrub them with a soft bristle brush and some soap and water, and get this nice and clean. Set that down to the side. Now here's the next trick. I've got my Allen wrenches. This track down in here that gets super gross. You can vacuum it out now or you can vacuum it out later, but you're gonna come over to the side here and get underneath it. You're gonna hook that Allen wrench in there, and then grab the Allen wrench and pull this whole track out. Now, once you get there, right, I don't want to snap it, so I don't want to replace it. So you can just slowly kind of work your way. It's so, this house is so messy. This was the last window I saved, and it's ground level, so it's going to be bad. But you're going to pull this out all the way. There you go. Okay, let me get the camera a little closer so we can see what we're doing. All right, so you can see all inside. This is all underneath the tray, so we can get underneath it. I've seen people try to clean the tops of these using brushes, using steamers. You can just take this whole tray where the rollers sit out. Now, remember the orientation that you took it out. Oh, we're not gonna see that, it's so dirty. Let me wipe off the edges just a little bit. Right here where my index finger is a 90 degree. That's gonna go toward you. And then this steeper angle here, that goes toward outside. So don't get that backwards when you reinstall this, right? You can kind of see the 90 degree where my finger is and a steeper, little higher one. It's not symmetrical. So I just have this in my kitchen sink. I'm just gonna rinse it with hot water, scrub it with some soap on my Scrub Daddy. Now what's really nice about being able to pull the track out, let me flip it under. Spider nest, right? Spiders can live underneath these tracks. So you were probably thinking, oh, I don't need to clean my window tracks, but now you're like, yes, I'm ripping all of them out right now. All right, so far it's looking pretty clean, but you can see, I don't know if you can see in the camera, there is some hard water spotting because this is the exterior side. So a good way to get rid of hard water, this is why I did this window first. You can dump distilled white vinegar, 5% acidity, or CLR if you want to use something a little stronger. I like vinegar because it's not as crazy. But it's hard to just like create a pool here and it'll make it stay and make it level. So take some paper towels, cover the glass, and then you're just going to saturate the paper towels in vinegar, and that will hold it against the glass for a little while. And then you don't have to make sure this is nice and level. Now this will work on the outside too. I'm probably not going to show that, but you could soak paper towels. Hold on, we're doing the video. You can soak the paper towels in vinegar, and then you can stick those to like the horizontal surface, and it should work pretty similar. All right, now that I have done a dry run where all I did was scrub with some brushes just to get the dirt up and then vacuum it up, it's already a ton cleaner. And that way when I come back with my actual cleaner, I don't have to make a bunch of mud. This is actually just a bottle that I've been reusing forever, but it's just water, some dish soap, and a little bit of and some vinegar in it too. I make my own cleaner because I don't know why buy it. It's basically all cleaner is anyway. Now this window's ground level, so I could just walk outside and clean it, but not all windows are ground level. So with the screen out, I just reach my arm out, spray all this off. This is just cleaner for now, dish soap and vinegar. And I'm just using my rag just to get the grime off. Now it won't look super good yet. Climb out a little bit. Flip my rag over. Turn it inside out. Okay, it still doesn't look great, but the initial grime is off. Gotta get kind of the outside of this trim. Could also use peppermint oil around. Spiders don't like peppermint oil, so you could, that's kind of a natural if you're into that, or just get a pest guy to come spray. Now I'm just gonna clean this window really quick, so I'm just using Windex. You can use whatever window cleaner you want. I think Windex works really good. It is ammonia based and it will ruin window tint, so you really shouldn't use it in your car. And then the other secret is microfiber helps as well to grab all of the stuff off and help you leave a streak-free shine. In fact, I don't have any, I want to get some, but they make, it's like ultra-fine microfiber. You could use straight water and an ultra-fine microfiber, and it will leave a streak-free shine. Okay, so now the inside is all pretty good. Sometimes I end up going, these windows that are really bad, I sometimes go over them a couple of times, but that looks pretty good. I'm gonna do a time lapse for that. All right, now that everything's clean, we're gonna go back to installing this. So again, looking into the camera, the larger 90-degree end, so this is more of a 90-degree, is gonna go towards you, and the high sloped area goes away from you. So flip this around. I recommend putting it in a little bit vertically like this, and then kind of like setting it into place like this. So like put your back end right here down in there, and this front end, you're gonna have to use quite a bit of force, and you'll hear it click. So like it's not in there, but then click. You should hear like a really loud click, so like push it really hard in there so that you know it's well seated. Got my window, right? Come back over here, open almost all the way, put it into the upper part, lift up, oh, run it into the lock. Here we go, drop it down in, and there's our window. And make sure it locks, make sure it's in the correct way. I'm gonna unmount from the tripod for a second. Okay, here we go. So you can see the difference between the non-vinegar side, right? Like we're still a little cloudy. Yeah, you can see the cloudy there. I didn't really, but I wanted to get a before and after. And then this, the side I did the vinegar on. If you look close, there is still some water spotting, but I mean, you gotta look really close. It was on there maybe 10, 15 minutes. But yeah, and then the track, super clean. Maybe not down into there. Maybe wasn't as OCD as I normally am, but then unlock it, open it up. Great, and then I did this outside track too. That corner's a little difficult, so I didn't worry about it. But we'll get the screen back in. Grab that real quick. See if I can put it on one-handed. So put this outside. And then these little metal tabs. Oops, that's backwards. Okay, you can see how the white flat part is toward me. Put those tabs in there. Now that the tabs are in on the left side, I can grab this and I can pull in and get it seated into that groove. And there's your super clean right side of a window. I'll do the vinegar on the left side some other time.